Are you ready?
Hello there, I'm coming at you straight from Yazaike, Japan. I just had a bit of a day out venturing out in Akihabara today, and I just so happened to stumble on this little beauty right here. Now, I'm a huge Kamen Rider build fan, and I am proud to hopefully be one of the first English reviewers of this figure. So, might as well get started and dig around into this, shall we? Alright. So here's the sleeve. Tamashii Nation's 2018 event. Very fancy. This big old blue fire theme going on. I like how they even made the Bandai's logo blue. On the back we can see a silhouette of RabbitTank Hazard. It's actually pretty cool because in the event plaza they actually did have this up on a wall. I couldn't photograph it, unfortunately. Makes no sense. I mean, I can understand not photographing the actual figures out on display there, but you can see me in the reflection. I can understand not wanting to photograph the figures on display, but not photographing some of their props and displays. You know, makes no sense to me, but it's Japan for you. So let's go ahead and remove this sleeve, and voila. Ooh, I like that. Tamashii Nation's quality. I like. As you can see, it's your standard exclusive Kamen Rider build packaging. Have your little, it's been so long since high school I forgot what it's called. There's very sciencey feel to it. See the main figure right there, Kamen Rider build, RabbitTank Hazard form. Not much on the side. It's a little profile shot of the figure again. And some promo images. I was so happy when they announced that this guy would have the Hawk Gatling head and gun, as well as the full balls go along with it. This is definitely one of my more favorite forms, so let's dig in and get right into it. Turns out I don't have a razor blade. Be right back. I'll just use my room key here. Come on. Ah, come on. There we go. I don't want to crease this, so even pressure. Handy moment of truth. Booyah. And we'll go ahead and dump out the instructions while we're at it. There he is, and is all his hazardy goodness. So let's not wait any further, and just open up the package. Actually, before I do that, I should probably go over what's included. So, of course, you have the figure, you know, be the main point of it. And you do have the Hawk and Gatling full bottles for the form change. Then you have different pairs of hands, looks like, not even pairs really. It's like different sets of hands. Yeah, 2 pairs of hands, 2 pairs of just relaxed hands, 2 holding things hands, and of course the fist attached to the figure. There's the Hawk Gatling gun. I forget the name of the weapon at the point. I think it's Hawk Gatlinger. I forget. It's been a while since this form showed up on build, and we were only like 9 episodes in the Geo already. And of course the Hawk Gatling head. I'm loving the sculpt on that. I wish my camera would pick it up. I'll probably do that once I take it out of the packaging, which I should continue with. So pop this off. Here's the figure. Here, I'll use the box, give him some more height. Oh, that's not working. Maybe this box. How about type Shredder on as well? No, it's too high. What else can I use here? There we go. There he is. We'll just whoop. Whoa. Okay, that's the cover to the build driver. So we'll take that out. Take that out. Set this aside. And there he is. And man, this form looks imposing. The sleek black, just barely broken up by the bits of yellow, red, and blue, really make it stand out. I was legit terrified of this form when it first debuted, so we're going to take a little zoom in. Come on. So zoom in, please. I'm recording this on my phone. It's a first time review as well, so excuse the amateurish. I'm a little bit of an amateur. Come on. Zoom in on that. Okay. You're getting there. We're getting there. I adjust this light a bit now. But I'm sure, as you can tell, even if it's blurry, the beautiful segmented eyes. The rabbit side, the tank side. Move down a bit. And let's see here. Was that focusing on the background? I hate phones nowadays, don't you? Okay, guess that works a little bit better. I zoomed in. As you can see, the fully molded in rabbit and tank full bottles, accompanied by the hazard trigger. He does have a full bottle holder, which unfortunately can't hold full bottles. Ooh, maybe there it goes. Now that I'm zoomed in, you can't see all those segment details within the eyes, and it's just beautiful. There's a bit of a really cool, like, I think black, sparkly black paint job to this, as opposed to the matte black here in the undersuit. Of course, you have the yellow on the belt strap, the rider butt. And yeah, just another jet black from head to toe on this bad boy. Build's officially hit his emo phase. Alright. So really quick, let's delve into the articulation. So let's see. You can go about that far to his left and to his right before you start hitting the collar, but I think that's a good range of motion enough. That's disappointing. You can only look. Here's neutral looking forward, and that's about how far he's able to look up. Although he does have a joint in his torso, so you can bend that back and make it look a little bit better. You can look down that much, perfect for when he's in the when he's in his about to lose control position. As for the arms, we'll go about that far before we start hitting the shoulder joint, but let's see. Can this adjust out? Yeah, I can adjust out so you can get a tiny bit of range of that. Bicep cut. Double jointed elbows, so you can get probably almost 90 degrees of rotation. And of course, fists aren't a ball joint, so you can move those up. If you rotate them around, you can rotate around, you can get back-to-back motion. Overall, good and good. Of course, as the previously mentioned torso joint, you can move left and right, and that's both at the top and at the bottom, so you can move the waist as well. And that gives them pretty good arch and pretty good moderate bend over range. As for the legs, oh, okay. I was expecting the old pull-down method of the legs, but no, it looks like they adopted the more recent, just straight ball joint ones. So it looks like you can go back that far. You can do a kick, moderate kick forward. Of course, you can rotate the thigh, and he has about that much of a spread, so he's able to do high kicks, fortunately. For the knees, they're double jointed, so he does get a good range of motion on that. Feet go that far forward, that far back, and of course, ankle pivot. Oh, can't forget the toe pivot. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put him in a cool action pose, see what we can get. Just so you can see an example of what you're able to do with this bad boy. So I'll go and do a punching at the camera like he did when he first debuted. It's a little bit of hair or something right there. And yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So with that, let's go ahead and put him into Hawk Gatling form. Oh, okay. So apparently this little tab right here can come out as well, provide you some more road. There we go. So it's able to flex with the chest. Whoops. So like I was saying, let's go ahead and do Hawk Gatling Hazard now. So first things first, we'll get these out of the way. The full bottles here will pop right off. Pop right off, I said. Come on, do they come up or they come out? Okay, they come up like with the DX one, I think. Oh, okay. I dropped it, but I see exactly where I landed. No issues there. Come on. Same thing with that. Okay, get the other full bottles out. Actually, we'll do some proper order. Don't mind that. That was just my Figuarts chase falling over. Come on. There we go. So let me see if I can get some detailing on that. Nope, it's not gonna let me. Oh well. But this thing is expertly detailed, almost as if it's basically just shrunk down the DX version, so we'll just go ahead and Taka Gatling Super Best Match. Just pop his head right off and put on the Hawk Gatling head. There we go. And man, that looks awesome. Hawk Gatling is probably my favorite best match combo, so when this form debuted, I was mind blown. Loved it. But can't have Hawk Gatling without the weapon, so we'll go and swap out the fist for a, where is it? And I was wrong, it's not a holding things hand, it's a trigger finger hand. Pop that on the wrist, like so. And before I swap it on, let's go ahead and take a look at the Hawk Gatlinger. Just beautifully crafted. I wouldn't be surprised if they took the, what do they call it? The budget line. I forgot the name of the writer. I think it was like the Best Match series or something along those lines. Whoop, don't follow me now, camera. I think they might have just taken those molds and just painted them up finally. So you have this great detail. Nice bits of orange and black, perfectly broken up by the silver, in my opinion. So I'll go ahead and put this in his hand. And booyah. And of course, with the range of motion stay the same, there's barely even a change, so he can pull off plenty of shooting you down poses. What I really wish that it came with would be with the wings for Hawk Gatling, but I'm not sure. Maybe if you take the ones from the previously mentioned budget series, the Best Match series, I think it's called, you might be able to just like blue tack the wings on back there so you can have them in flight. It's up to you. Get creative with it, you know? It's my motto. So let's see if I can put them into a, here, since I shut off one hand, I'll swap off the other. And here's a action hand. So I'll go ahead and put them into the dual-handed shooting position. Which he should be able to pull off. Whoops, if I could not drop the figure. I know this review is probably cringing a lot of you guys, especially it's going on 15 minutes for not that big of a figure. But it's my first time doing a review, so bear with me, please. If you don't like it, then you can just wait for, I don't know, insert better toy reviewer here to upload theirs. There we go. Ooh, Firestarter is back. And he was one of my favorite Toku toy reviewers, so maybe he'll get his hands on this and review it. So yeah, go watch his videos. His are a lot better. I'm glad he's back, finally. So yeah. And then just to round it off, we'll do the pose he used to finish off Grease. Speaking of which, I just saw a couple SH Figuarts greases out here in Akihabara this morning, so if I have any money at the left of my vacation, I might go pick one up. It was pretty pricey. It was like $110, I think. US dollars, of course. I think it was like 11,000 yen. So yeah, be around that market, that range. Gorgeous. Anyways, that has been my personal review of the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider tank, Kamen Rider build RabbitTank Hazard / Hawk Gatling Hazard. I'm super happy to get this figure in my possessions. I missed the pre-orders initially, so I had to get this guy from a secondhand shop at an inflated price, but still, he was the cheapest for what I paid for him. He was still the cheapest of any other RabbitTank Hazard Figuarts in the wild around that area. So yeah, I might have paid an inflated price for a figure that's about to come up in 6 months for a regular release, but whatever. Happy I have him now. I'm on vacation anyways, so was vacation with a little bit of splurging. With that, thank you for watching, and good night.